Hey guys, happy Thursday. Welcome to this week's Bless This Nest. It is April Fool's Day and I'm not going to pull a prank on you guys, but just want to shout out that today is April Fool's Day. So hopefully if you are pranking someone, you're being nice today. All right, so today's topic is a little bit different than what I normally talk about. It's actually one that I don't think a lot of buyers or people know that real estate agents can help you with as well. We talk a lot about pre-owned homes or buying pre-owned and selling your home already, but we don't talk a lot about new construction. So this month, the whole month of April, I'm actually going to be focusing all about new construction. Today's topic, we're talking about what is new construction? Is it right for you? What are the different types of new construction? But this week this whole month is going to be about new construction. We're going to be talking about the process of new construction, where to start with new construction, how it's different from pre-owned. I'm even going to give you guys some tips on how, when you buy new construction, you can take maybe some builder grade type things and give the house some personality. So there's just this whole month, we're talking new construction. So if you have been looking at houses and you're realizing that new construction is something that you're interested in knowing more about, stay tuned. This whole month, we're going to be diving into it even more. All right. So you guys know right now the market's kind of crazy, right? I've talked about it. Everyone knows, it's all over the news. It's kind of one of those things, it's a hot topic right now. But in North Texas, we are really lucky and blessed to have options for new construction. We actually have some land here to where we can build, even though builders are still maybe having a little bit of trouble finding that land or meeting the demand. We do have an option here for new construction. So it is another great resource for inventory in our housing market. And so it's why I wanted to talk about it today. So whether you are a first-time home buyer, or maybe you're looking to sell and upgrade, or maybe you're looking to downsize, new construction could be a really good fit for you. All right, so what is a new construction home? So basically, a new construction home is where you're the very first buyer to live in the home after it's been built. It's brand new, right? No one else has lived in it. While it does sound easy enough though, there is a lot of planning when it goes to buying a new construction. So that's why I wanted to dedicate this whole month about new construction. So the very first thing though I want to talk about is, let's figure out if new construction is a fit for you. So there's 3 questions I came up with that you would need to ask yourself to determine if new construction is something that you're willing to get into. Number 1, how soon do you need to move into a new home? If you need to move into something super quick, or you don't have the time to kind of be flexible with how soon your move-in is going to be, new construction may not be the option for you. But if you have an open time frame, it could be something to consider. Most new construction you're looking at, well, depending on, here in a minute, we'll talk about the different types of new construction. Depending on the type of new construction, you're looking at as soon as 2 months, maybe, all the way up to a year. So if you're looking to build from the ground up, you're probably looking anywhere from around 6 to 9 months on the lower end, up to a year sometimes. So is it something that fits your time frame? Number 2 question. Do you like to work on home projects and do it yourself? If your answer is no, then new construction may also be a good fit for you. With everything being brand new in the home, you've already selected all of your features and customizations, things like that. You also have home warranties that are going to protect, any of your systems, things like that. You shouldn't have to do any immediate updating or fixes or anything to the home once you've moved in. Now, again, there's things you can do to personalize it, but you shouldn't have to come in and immediately do a bunch of projects. The third question you need to ask yourself, are you looking for something specific? This is a really big one. If your answer is yes, new construction may also be a good option for you. So you are able to build, or again, you should be able to build something that fits your needs and everything that you're looking for. So if you have something, you've got a specific criteria in mind that you're trying to find in pre-owned, you may start looking at new construction and see if there's some options or ways that you can work around to build you something that fits what you're looking for. All right, So figuring out how quickly you need to move and how much customization you'd like can really help you with guiding your conversation on what type of new construction home really fits for you. So there are three main types of new construction. Something about these threes. Number one, the first type of new construction is a spec home. Sometimes we refer to these as inventory homes. You probably have heard me say spec home before. So a spec home is a home that's built on a spec, which means the builder has already built a home on a lot, not knowing who's going to purchase that home. Typically at this point, the builder is going to list the home once it's closer to being completed for sale. Since the home is already usually finished or very close to being completed, when it goes to the market, the buyer really doesn't have the opportunity to make any changes in the features. So a spec home is essentially a home that they built. They've already built it, they've picked everything, they're getting ready for it to be done, and they're selling it as is or the way that they've already built it. So a new spec home is still new construction, but it can be a really good possibility if you are looking to move quickly. Now, again, you're not going to be able to make a lot of changes, but if new construction is something you like, you want that brand new, home smell, then spec home is still an option for you. Track home. This is the second kind of home or new construction home. So a track homes are built in a development where all the homes are built around the same time or in a phase by the same builder. So typically the builder has already selected the floor plans and they use a lot of the same features in each of these homes. So often a builder or a buyer can purchase a home and make some, before it's completed, can make some of the changes, and depending on how far along the home is. And if that's the case, they may say, yeah, we can absolutely accommodate, you can make these changes, but they may kind of give you, may be able to make changes in the features within the builder's budget for an upgraded fee. So you might be able to do it, but it might cost you a little bit extra to make some of those changes. These types of homes are often a great option if you have any flexibility with your move-in date, because again, they're not completed. They may still take anywhere from 3 to 12 months. Again, just depends on how far out they are, but you get to also watch your home be built from the ground up. So if something you're wanting to be able to make some changes, maybe you have a little bit of flexibility, or you're just not very good at making selections, a track home may be something that's a good fit for you. All right, the third type of new construction is custom home. So custom homes, these are like, you gotta pay a lot of attention, give a lot of attention to a custom home. Because when a buyer purchases, does a custom home, usually a buyer purchases their land first, and then they hire what's called a custom builder. They contract them out to come out and build this custom home. There's a lot more to it because the buyer gets to choose their floor plan. They actually work with an architect to draw the plan. They work with all the different people, designer, to pick out all the selections and choose pretty much everything that the house has. So there's a lot more work that goes into the custom homes, but they're still a really great option, especially if you're looking to build your dream home. So if it's one of those things that's within budget, you have a very specific need for what you're looking for, and you are willing to give a little more attention to building with a custom home builder, and you have a very, very flexible time frame, because these do tend to take a little bit longer, then a custom home option may be a good fit for you. All right, now let's talk a little bit about the current market with new construction. So very similar to the pre-owned market, builders are really still currently low with inventory, and they're selling out really quick. When I mentioned the spec homes earlier, I mean almost pretty much every builder right now that I am talking to, sorry, I don't know what's going on with my head. Every builder that I'm talking to right now, they're out of spec homes, they're out of inventory homes. So they're having to either open new phases, or they're waiting to open new phases, and at that point, buyers have an opportunity to pick a lot. Usually at that point, it becomes more of a track home, because the builder's already picked the floor plan that's going on that lot. They've picked the features, the elevations, things like that. Again, Every builder is different, by the way. It depends on the builder. It depends on what they offer and how customizable they are. But the current market, it's really interesting right now. What's really interesting in today's market with the spec homes is they are actually going up in price right now. In order to, the longer that they sit, we're seeing price increases on these homes because buyer or builders know that there is a demand for homes right now and that values are only increasing at the moment. But the cost to build these homes are also going up. So builders are having to kind of accommodate or make up for that additional cost that it's costing them to build all these houses. So we are seeing a lot of price increases with new construction. Typically, once you go under contract though with the builder, they're not going to increase your price, but don't be surprised if you buy a house or you go under contract with the house and by the time that house is built, 6 months later, the base pricing has already gone up substantially because that's what we're seeing a lot with new construction right now. So if new construction is something you are considering and you're looking to possibly get into new construction within the next year, even in 2022, if that's a goal of yours to get into new construction, go ahead and start reaching out to us. Builders are already putting people on a wait list. Some of these wait lists are 50 plus people deep, and that's just to know when they open new phases and there is a floor plan that fits what those buyers are looking for. So even though we're on wait lists right now, it's still a good time to go ahead and start talking to builders, researching builders, figuring out what areas you want to be in, what subdivisions. We're going to be talking about all this month, by the way. I just wanted to introduce new construction to you guys, let you know that it is an option here in DFW, and also we can help you as real estate agents with new construction. We're going to dive more into how we as real estate agents, why it's important to still work with a real estate agent when you are building with a builder. So make sure you tune in to the rest of this month's Bless This Nest. It's every Thursday at 11 a.m. And if you guys have any questions, comment below or send us a message. We are happy to talk to you a little bit more one-on-one, or if you have a question that you want everyone to see and have answered, go ahead and comment it below and we will get that answered for you guys. So hope you guys have an awesome Thursday. Be good. It's April Fool's, so don't get tricked too much, but I will see you guys next Thursday and we'll talk more about new construction.